Judges chapter 21. Family feuds. First family feud was between Cain and Abel. Abel brought the blood sacrifice like his daddy had always taught him to do. And because he did that, God said, I'm pleased with your offering. Abel, on the other hand, Cain, on the other hand, he worked his little hiney off. He put corn and potatoes and carrots and all kinds of stuff. He made sure there was no, he tilled the land, he fertilized the land, he made sure that there was no weeds growing around, no bugs growing, he pesticided. He worked himself to death. Then he took all that stuff over to God for his offering. And God said, no. One was a work salvation, which he had to work at, and the other one was just a sacrifice. That was it. So we're going to make Abel the bad guy, all right? So Abel and Cain are sitting there, and Abel goes, you know, you're one hard-headed brother. Why don't you just do what Daddy says? Why don't you just do what God says? And you will have a blessed life. Amen. Cain got mad. Can you believe that? Got mad. He got royal in there. So Cain got so mad he killed his brother. God thinking that he might have a chance. Said, what? He says, where are you? Where is your brother? He says, am I my brother's keeper? Yes, you are. You should pray for your brothers and sisters. You should pray for your family. You said they're not in church. What does that matter? You should pray for your friends. You should pray for them because one day, very shortly, I am going to see my grandmother. I am going to see my dad. I'm going to go see my mom.
Amen.
I'm going to meet my old pastor. Tons of church members.
Amen.
And they'll finally figure out that I was right and they were wrong. I'm just playing on that. The old man was right. Amen. Life. And Cain got mad and killed his brother. God said, what have you done? He said, the blood is speaking to me. He said, Abel is still talking, but he's dead. He may be dead, but he still speaks. I quote a lot of Jack Wood, his sayings, and that's because the dead still speak. They still talk.
Amen.
From the grave.
Amen.
So that was the first family fight. This is the second family fight. Here's a priest, has a wife, has a concubine. Let me tell you, that's why Mormonism never works. You cannot have two women and keep two women happy. Unless you're authority, what do they call those people? Authority, when you're the boss, you say whatever you say, that's it. That's what it's going to get done. Wife has no say. Well, we live in America. Now, if you want to be a Mormon and be, wife number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever they have, that's up to you. But they got to get rid of all the boys, the young men, run them off, so that the old men can marry these young girls. And that's perversion.
Amen.
This concubine left. What did she do? She go out and find another guy? No, she went home to daddy. Played the whore. What does that mean? You know, modern day it would mean that she messed around on him. But she didn't go back to him, to the man that she messed around with. She went back home to her daddy and stayed there for several months. They partied all week. The father-in-law was so happy to see his the Levite priest come back to get his daughter. Said, stay another day. Come on, stay another day. You ain't got to do nothing. You ain't got to chop wood. You ain't got to do nothing. We just going to drink, eat, and have a great time. God, a woman would never let you do that today. Amen. I mean, just would never let you do that today. Who do you think you are? The husband? The one in charge? Now get back in there and make me a chocolate cake. Because I'm in the mood for chocolate cake. Don't buy me one of them 99-cent box chocolate cakes. I want a homemade chocolate cake. She'd get ticked off today. Because pretty much women are spoiled. They go to grocery stores and they had a thing that people that make the boxes for 99 cents or whatever they cost now, $1.99. And women did not consider themselves cooking unless they added an egg. They had a box that you didn't have to do nothing but put water. But that failed miserably because women didn't think they were actually cooking unless they threw an egg in there. They didn't throw no egg, they weren't cooking. So they said, we'll throw an egg in there. There's Susie, help her out. So we have this family problem. On the 5th day of party time, 5 days has gone by. 2 men have done absolutely nothing. Partied. Told others, go get another goat. We ran out of meat. Go get another goat. Cook us some more food. Bring us some more wine. We want to party. I ain't seen my daughter. I ain't seen my son-in-law forever. Now, she's been here for 3 months. She's driving me crazy. So I'm trying to get rid of her. Amen. So I'll make sure you're happy. You know. Did you know that you can overstay at somebody's house? You ever had somebody like that? I mean, you know, we go to bed at 10 because I got to get up in the morning and go to work. But they don't want to leave till 2 o'clock in the morning because they ain't got nothing to do. They're a bum.
Right.
Thank you. God bless you. Hallelujah. Amen. I mean, plain bum. So we got family problems here. They done killed all the Benjamites. That's part of the family. 12 brothers have formed these 12 huge tribes, and they went to the Benjamites because the Levite priests, they wanted to do homosexual acts upon him. Sodomize him. They didn't care about the women, they wanted the man. Queers, fags. So so all of Israel, he went home, chopped up his wife, his dead concubine. I hope she was dead. Chopped her up, just like in every gangster movie. Chop them up, throw them in the back of the trunk, amen, and we'll bury him somewhere. Now, he mailed them. He had Federal Express come out and mail, amen, next day service to all of Israel. So there's FedEx. They don't even know what they're carrying, amen. It kind of smell a little bit, you know. Don't worry about it. I put a little perfume on it to make it smell better. All of Israel shows up. They get whipped twice because they really didn't ask God's permission. What should we do? They just assumed it. Did you know assuming what God's going to do is a sin?
Yeah.
It's a sin. How you know you're going to live tomorrow?
Amen. Amen.
It's a gift from God if He allows you to live past now.
Amen.
Amen.
You can wind up in a car wreck as soon as you drive out the driveway.
Right. Amen.
You can get shot.
Right. Amen.
Amen?
Mm-hmm.
No, man. It's a gift from God.
Amen.
And when you assume, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do... You can have plans. Now, if having plans, everybody has to have plans. You got to have a plan. You got to have an emergency plan. Amen?
Amen.
Yeah, you better
Amen.
do something. They
Amen.
killed all, they finally the third time they prayed, and they rent their clothes, and they said, God, we've been losing. Would you please tell us what to do? He said, go over there, fight them again, and you'll win. And guess what? They won. Just like God said.
Amen.
Now, if God had told you to do it 3 times, and the first 2 times didn't work out, you kind of go like, I'm not sure about this. Maybe God's playing with me. I'm not sure what's going on.
Right.
No, He was waiting for you to get right. Amen?
Amen.
He was waiting for you to ask, what should we do in this situation? Instead, they had it all figured out. You're in trouble when you have it all figured out.
Amen.
Amen.
Should you have a plan for your life? Absolutely.
Yep. Of course.
So, and the people came to the house of God, abode there, lifted up, and they cried. Weapons, swords. One of the tribes of Israel is dead. I can't believe we killed all our brothers. Oh, what have we done? What have we done? We killed one of our brothers. Oh, we killed, thousands of them. At least 30,000. And there's only a few left. And so the children of Israel, again, come up with a new plan. Who is there among all the tribes of Israel that didn't show up to the fight? We sent 12 body parts. We sent 12 body parts. There should be 12 tribes here. Got them up into 12. Who did not show up? Now, all these men had made an oath that they would not give their women folk, their children, the ladies, to allow them to marry any Benjamite. Amen?
Amen.
They were scared. You said scared of what? Scared that one of them might grow up and become a sodomite.
Mm.
They made a great oath. It wasn't just an oath, it was a great oath. Now let me tell you what, two things you better not do. You better not make an oath to God, because God expects you to keep it. You better not make a vow to God, because God expects you to keep it.
Mm.
People take marriage, like, oh, whatever, I promise I'm going to love him for the rest of my life, or until he pisses me off, whichever comes first. That's what they ought to put in there. I mean, if you're going to put the real vow, put the real vow, all right? I mean, I am going to stay with this woman for the rest of my life until she pisses me off, and then I'm out of here.
Mm.
Tell the truth, man. Amen?
Amen.
Right. Amen.
If that's your plan, because guess what? They're going to piss you off. Sooner or later, one of your mates is going to get mad at you.
Amen.
Yes, you poor little thing, you, and it wasn't even your fault. What did you do?
Mm.
It's your fault.
Mm. Amen.
So, you keep, you make a vow to God, I promise I'm going to marry him, and I'm going to marry him for life. No, you ain't.
Mm.
Now you got kids. Now you got divorced. Now you got to pay child support. Now you get to see, especially the dads, every other weekend, unless you make more money than the wife.
Mm.
Then the kids stay with dad, and the wife gets to see the kids every other week
Mm.
by law.
Mm.
Now in the hood, amen, most men are not going to kill their wives just to keep the kids. That means they would have to raise them. And the last thing a man wants to do is raise children.
Mm.
Amen?
Amen.
Amen. We don't mind participating in having them. We don't mind hugging them. We don't mind talking to them. You want me to do what? Claim this child? I don't think so. No, that was not in the job description, okay? I don't think so.
Mm.
No.
Mm.
You want me to cook? Hey, I like to barbecue, okay? I like to cook, but I will make a big mess,
Yes. Amen.
and I will not clean it. That's why I have a dishwasher, amen? Stick it in there.
Amen.
It will wash it, all the dishes.
Mm.
So you make this great vow, guess what? God says, I heard it, mark it down. If you don't keep your vow, guess what happens? You get the joy of meeting your ex at every game that child decides to go to. Every concert that child plays a musical instrument. Everything that child is, you get to go to. And sit right there and pretend that we're here for the children, but I can't stand this guy, woman. I hate him, hate him, hate him, hate him.
Mm.
So it'd be better, just to say when you get married, I vow to love them. And if they get me mad, I'm going to leave them.
Mm.
Simple as that.
Mm.
You make a vow, God writes it down in heaven and says,
Mm.
it's here.
Right.
You make an oath to God, God expects you to keep that oath.
Amen.
You don't keep it, guess what? God says, I ain't no problem.
I'll fix you.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
don't worry about it.
Mm.
Now God promised them Jews, if they would give, He would fill their barn. So much stuff they couldn't even keep it.
Mm.
In the New Testament, the Lord talks a lot about money. He expects you to make money. Okay, one man 5 talents. He went and made 5 more. Guy with the 2 talents made 2. The guy with the 1, he just buried it in the backyard. He didn't put it in the bank. earn a little interest. He said, take the 1 and give it to the guy with the 10. You said, that's not fair. Oh, you gonna tell God it's not fair?
Mm.
Too bad. So now, all of Israel has said, we will not let any of our ladies, our daughters, marry any Benjamin.
Mm.
And they repented that they had done this. How shall we do for wives? For they remain, seeing that we have not sworn by the Lord that we will not give them our daughters.
Mm.
Somebody said, wait a minute, who didn't show up?
Mm.
Who didn't show up and get their FedEx package? FedEx is always messing up, amen.
It's in my package again.
So they got one tribe, and that was the tribe of Jebah-Gildah. It was a town east of Jordan, top of the green hills of Gilead. Half the tribe of Manasseh was there, full view of Belshan. It's the first time mentioned. Many things are going to happen in this town. And so what they did, they went in there. Their own brothers. This little tribe. They went into this town, and with the edge of the sword, if you live by the sword, you're going to die by the sword.
Mm. Amen.
With the edge of the sword, with the women and the children. What? The children? The babies? The babies. This is what we're going to do. We're going to destroy every man and every woman that is laying with a man. And we're going to bring back 400 young virgins that have known no man or laid with any man.
Mm.
This is our plan. More killing. More killing.
Mm.
What about Grandpa? Dad?
Mm.
Oh, he ain't got much time to live now. No, he ain't got no time to live now. He's dead. Amen. Mama? Dead. Daddy? Dead. Children? Dead. Only one saved were the virgin young ladies. Now, let me tell you this. They married at the age of 12. Back in them days. You know your history. They started marrying at 12. I mean, they was young. And the whole congregation spake to the children of Benjamin peacefully. And said, we've come here to give you your wives, bring you women. And they repented again for Benjamin, because the Lord had made a breach in the tribe of Israel. And the elders said, now, how are they going to get their wives? For them that remain, seeing the women are destroyed out of Benjamin. And they said, there's got to be an inheritance for them to be escaped to Benjamin, that the tribe be not destroyed out of Israel. So here's the plan. You ready? You ready for the plan?
Yes. Mm.
We can't give them our daughters. Cursed be he that giveth the wife to Benjamin. Then they said, there is a feast of the Lord.
Mm.
And all the young virgins that are ready to get married get up and start dancing. And they're playing their little tambourine instruments and moving around and dancing and having a great time. Each tribe would bring one up. They commanded the children of Benjamin, hide. Go in the vineyards and hide. And when you see the daughters of Shiloh come out, he said, those are the ones that we killed, 400, we done gave 400. But when you see the daughters of Shiloh come out, he said, go get you one. Go get you a bride. Now that's love at first sight. Amen? Grab one and carry him off and marry him. My grandma used to tell me that. You know what your dad did? He kidnapped me and married me. I said, oh, he did it biblically. I can understand that. Amen? So they're out there dancing, and when the fathers came to the brethren to complain, they said, now listen, be favorable for them for our sake. We've already swore we can't give them our daughters. We can't do it. But y'all didn't take no vow. You didn't say I was going to serve God. And the children of Benjamin did so, and took them wives according to their number, and them that danced whom they caught. You know that what tells me, ladies? Don't get up and dance, amen, because somebody may just pick you up and take you away. I mean, just take you away. They're so in love with you. Love, love, love. Love at first sight. Put a little something in your drink, and there you go. Next thing you know, you're in the car, you're in Vegas, and Elvis going, you take her, how about you, okay. Love. Love. And they went and returned their inheritance and repaired the cities and dwelt in them. And the children of Israel departed thence at that time, every man to his tribe, to his family, and they went out from thence, every man to his inheritance. In those days there was no king of Israel, and every man did that which was right in his own eyes. You know why you have a Bible? You know why you have a church? Why you have a pastor? So when you need guidance, somebody can tell you, yes, I think you ought to do this. No, I don't think you better do this. If you pray, God will tell you. If you read your Bible, the Bible will tell you.
Right, amen.
If you do neither one but just show up for church, the pastor will tell you. Amen?
Amen.
And if he don't tell you through the message, I usually tell people when they ask for advice, I say, wait till the message. After the message, they usually never ask me. I said, do you still need to ask me anything? No. I heard what I need to hear. I said, I kind of figured that. God kind of knows what we need.
Amen.
Amen.
But when you do what is only right in your sight, that doesn't mean God says that's a great idea.
Right.
I like corn. You know, I like vegetables. I like my spaghetti. I like spaghetti with meat, vegetables, sauce, and I enjoy it. I have vegetables. Some people hate vegetables. No? Oh well. Let me ask you this. Which one are you? The one that does whatever you think is okay? By you and God? Or by you? Or do you actually ask God what should I do?
Mm.